Hey, it's Coach Dan here, certified trainer and nutritionist, and today I'm going to bring you a topic about why people fail diets. So maybe you've tried a diet before, you've tried different styles of dieting, and maybe it didn't work out for you, and why is that? So I'm going to analyze that today with you. So the number one reason why people fail diets, from my perspective, is that they start very abrupt. So it's like they've been eating for 23 years or 32 years a certain way of eating, right? They may be eating high carbs and all of a sudden they cut carbs, right? And then what does that do to your body? It kind of shocks your body because your body's not used to having no carbs or having a severe calorie restriction, right? So my advice to fix that would be to start gradually, right? So I would say start tracking your food on an app called MyFitnessPal. And there's a lot of other apps that are similar. MyNet Diary is another one. And these are just apps that allow you to track your food intake or your calorie intake. And they give you the macros, the calories, and it also gives you your daily goals. So I'd say just start tracking. Don't try to be in a deficit right away. Just start tracking your food intake. And then from there, maybe go on a deficit of 300 calories. And then once you're comfortable with that, go to 500. So it might be a month between, it may be a week between, but that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be just slashing 1,000 calories off your maintenance and going from there. What I also see is that a lot of people make the mistake of picking a diet that's too hard, right? So they'll pick a carnivore diet, or they'll pick a keto diet or an Atkins diet, whatever they read is a trendy kind of diet for the time. But what I advise to you is pick a diet that you see yourself sustaining in the long term. So can you eat that way in the long term? 6 months, a year, 2 years. Can you continue to eat that way? Otherwise, it's not really sustainable, right? You may get results, but then you're going to lose them because your eating habits will come back from, 6 months ago, come back from 3 months ago. So whatever approach works for you, if meal plans work for you, if you can do that in the long term, try doing that, but if counting your calories or tracking your macros works for you, then try that, because it's whatever works in the long term. And trust me, it really is what happens in the long term, because you want to see yourself 6 months, a year down the road. How is your body going to feel? How's your body going to look? All these factors are, take into account. We just don't want to look good for, 1 week and then, feel like crap for another 10 weeks or for the next 6 years, So pick something that's sustainable for you. So try a meal plan, and then try tracking your macros, and then try intermittent fasting, and then try different stuff and see what works individually for you and your lifestyle. So that is the number one mistake, that is why people fail diets, is because people start in too much of a calorie restriction, or they just say, okay, I'm going to cut out sugar. And it's really hard for them because they've been eating sugar their whole life. So it's like they take it to the extremes when they should be doing it very gradually, right? As well as they should be picking a diet that's sustainable in the long term, as opposed to something that's just kind of like a quick fix solution to their problem, right? So to your problem, you want to lose weight and you're having a problem. So pick something that will help you in the long run and not just kind of these quick fix, diets. So pick something that will work for you. Okay, so I hope that helps, and see you in the next one.